Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a special episode of Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday, the 10th of January, 2020. And you guys know I don't do readings on Sundays. I was compelled by the universe to come and read today. Let's start today off with a blessing. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Sunday, the 10th of January, 2021. Sunday, the 10th of January, 2021. Please give us a blessing to start this week with a blessing. Oh my goodness, look at this one, guys. We get the blessing from your soul. You are a beautiful soul, full of infinite wisdom. Stop judging and start loving yourself. You are blessed with endless potential and on the verge of transforming into the radiant being that is your true essence. Shine your light and allow this blessing into your heart. Namaste. Oh my goodness, let me read that again, guys. A blessing from your soul. You are a beautiful soul, full of infinite wisdom. Stop judging and start loving yourself. You are blessed with endless potential and on the verge of transforming into the radiant being that is your true essence. Shine your light and allow this blessing into your heart. Namaste. Oh my goodness, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, to start this off, there's a message that the universe wishes to give you. So I will get myself centered and let the universe speak through me. Okay, here we go, guys. Dear universe, please speak freely. Speak freely through me, the message. Good morning, everybody. Okay, the reason that I am on here today is to tell everybody that this week is going to be fraught. It's going to be rife with calamity. This is for preparation. There is going to be an attack, another attack on our democracy, a coordinated attack on our democracy, not just in Washington, D.C., but around the country. Around the country, state houses, capitals, governor's mansions will be attacked by these traitorous right-wing militias, these hate groups. This has been planned. They have been planning this for a long time. What we saw happen at Michigan and at some other governor's mansions were test runs. They were testing the security. This is an inside job. The police are in on it in a lot of instances. Not all of the police are bad. Not all of them are seditious traitors, but enough of them to where they feel emboldened to be able to walk in and create terror. What we are going to witness is a terror attack on America facilitated by Americans. Okay? Prepare. This week is going to be fraught with difficulties. Take your personal safety seriously. I've been telling you guys to take your best self with you everywhere you go. This week, it is paramount. These people will be walking around armed. They are looking to start trouble. I've said this before. We are now here. From now until inauguration, we are going to see the fabric of American democracy stretched to its limit. There are enough of us. Guys, this is what we have been working on our shadow selves for, working on clearing space, working on clearing all those demons that we've been carrying around with us. We've been clearing this space so that we can now draw the energy in and send the energy to our people who are on the front lines, who will be protecting us from this mob of lawlessness. This is going to be racism, sexism, nationalism on display. The worst behavior of the human construct we will witness. Again, this is no time to fear. This is a time to be aware. We all know what we are capable of doing. We know what these militia groups are capable of doing. There's no doubt in anyone's mind, so nothing should be a surprise. There's no reason to be afraid. There is every reason to be prepared. If this week you don't have to be a whole lot of places, don't be. If you can be home, if you can be close to home. If you know where these people congregate and you know where they cause trouble, make it a point to stay away from those places. This is not the time for counter protesting, okay? Because if you get caught up in that group, whether it doesn't matter what side you're on, you're placing yourself in great, great harm. Let those people, let them self-identify who they are. And let the powers that be take care of that. What we as Americans need to do right now to protect ourselves is to make sure that you have what you need. Make sure that you have some water and supplies in your house in the event that martial law is declared. And I'm saying this because there is a possibility of what is going to happen. And this could very well be what Trump is trying to do, to push for martial law to be enacted so that he can, again, try to stay in power. But what I'm telling you right now, guys, take your personal safety seriously. Don't be where you don't have to be. Stay out of malls. If I were you, I would probably stay out of any place where there's large congregants of people, okay, to where armed people can mix in unseen. Take your personal safety seriously for the rest of this month, starting right now, okay? Don't think this is a joke. Don't think everything is just going to be business as usual. What you saw last Wednesday, what you saw was Trump sicking his sycophants on America. That was a dry run, guys. They kicked back to see what would happen, to see how far in they could get. There were terrorists, real live, honest to goodness terrorists mixed in with that group. They planted bugs. They stole material. They had an agenda. They were going in to not only create chaos, but to try to rewrite history. Okay? They are not done. Okay? That was the first surge. This week, we will see the coordinated effort. Take your personal safety seriously, guys. Okay. There will be violence. There will be violence. I'm going to ask, is Russia, is this attack being funded and supported by the Kremlin? Is this attack on the American democracy being funded by Vladimir Putin, Russia, and the Kremlin? Is this attack on our democracy from Russia? Okay, not upside down. Here we go. First card out, we get the Strength card, crossed by the Eight of Cups. This is a yes or no question. Is this insurrection being funded by Russia? What's above, we get the Chariot, the War card. This is important, guys. This War card, because this is it. They want a war. They want trouble. They want a show of force. The fourth card, we get the Five of Cups, looking at loss. This is the distant past. And you would want to say that the reason that they're doing this is because Donald Trump lost the election that Donald Trump always knew he was going to lose. If you remember, Donald Trump never got to 50% approval, ever. Not one time. Not one time did he get to 50% approval, which means less than half of the United States was for Donald Trump, and more than half of America was against him. Okay? The fifth card was Russia. Did Russia fund this sedition? We get the Tower. Okay? We get distress, ruin, calamity, disgrace, deception, and misery. This is what we are going to be experiencing this week, guys. Did Russia fund this insurrection? The sixth card, we get the Seven. The illusion, delusion, the now you see me, now you don't. This card is saying that, yes, Russia is involved in this, but not just. This is not just an attack. This is not an attack by foreign adversaries. This is an attack on America by Americans who solicited the help of foreign adversaries. The seventh card, we get the Seven of Wands. When the questioning begins, and there will be, we will find out how many people in our government who are at the heads of department, of agencies, Homeland Security, even the FBI, CIA, that are involved in this, that knew what was going to happen, that facilitated the lack of a response. The eighth card, and here's a big yes. Yes, Russia was involved in this. We get the Judgment card. the change of position, a renewal, the change of the outcome. The ninth card, we get the Ten of Swords. This is the inner emotions. This is the hopes and fears. This is what is actually going to happen, though. With all of this treachery that is being sicked upon America, with all the money and prestige of the people who are funding this, there's still failure. It will fail. This is an ending. This is a severe and horrible ending. There are 10 swords in the back of this man. There are 10 swords in the back of this man. This is failure, okay? So, them trying to unleash terror on the United States as a form of forced mind control to scare people into falling in line with Donald Trump will fail. Abjectly will fail. What they are not counting on is the actual patriotism of ordinary Americans who will stand up in the face of abject horror, who will rise up like a sea to fight back. And these are people in our military. These are people who are part of our police forces. These are everyday citizens that will rise up, okay? That will stop. These are people who are in positions of power, who are not afraid to stand in their truth. And guys, that is what we must do. This is about standing up and speaking out against evil, against racism, against isms altogether, about lifting us up, connecting us. Guys, everything that's going on is showing where we have failed, that we haven't come together to lift each other up. Donald Trump is a demagogue. This is all about demagoguery. This is all about who we choose to glorify, who we choose to elevate, and who we choose not to. This is showing us that what is going on is because of what we have done or what we have not done. I keep saying we are our own rescuers. We are our own heroes. Okay? The final card in this draw, is Russia funding this sedition? We get the Nine of Wands. We get the battled and beleaguered soldier. We get the tired, the beat up, but he's still standing, okay? This is America. This is Americans, okay? In the end, good will defeat the darkness. Good will defeat the darkness. Do not fear. This is not a time for fear. This is a time for courage. This is a time for bravery. This is a time for planning, okay? Make sure you have what you need. Make sure you have what you need. Be prepared, okay? Charge up your devices. You may want to download a couple of videos to your handheld devices in the event that the internet goes down, that the internet is taken down, that your television doesn't work, or maybe that there is not even any electricity. This is the time to plan, not panic. Plan. Not for weeks, for days, okay? Days. And I'm telling you guys, this is not going to be a long drawn out thing. It's going to be a quick assault on us. It may last a few days, and it is meant to scare people. Don't be one of those people who are moved by fear. Those people panic. Those people get people killed. Be prepared. Charge up your devices. Download some movies, download some games that you don't need the internet for. Dust off those books. You may want to go get some candles to make sure that you're not in the dark in case our power grid is hit. Russia's in there, guys. We know this. Do not be ignorant to this fact. We are at 0 hour. Okay? We are at the scene of the accident. The next 10 days are going to be chaotic. Okay? So, this has been my reading for this Sunday. I don't want anyone to be afraid. I want everyone to be as prepared as they can possibly be. I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions that you need answered, please drop them in the comment section. Okay? I still do free private readings. Get with me over on Facebook Messenger to set up an appointment. Now is not the time to tuck our tails between our legs and to hide. It's time for quiet resolve. It's time for us to stand in our truth. It's time for us to send that energy into the universe. It's time for all this work, this shadow work that we've been doing, guys. It is now time. If you are a light worker, if you are a starseed, it's go time. Okay? What we have been sent here to do, it is time to do. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic day, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.